Welcome to How to Survive the Holiday Season Using Solution Focused Therapy Techniques. I'm D. Rachel James, and I'm a solution focused therapist. My mantra is you can't get out of life alive, so you may as well have a good time. Before we get started, let's just take some time to calm our minds, to wind down, to be open and receptive to new information. Take some slow, deep breaths in and out. Breathe in and hold it, and slowly release it. Keep doing this again. Breathe in, hold it, and slowly release it. Again. As you breathe in, breathe in peace, harmony, abundance, love, softness. You breathe out, let go of everything negative, control, lack, void, fear. Let all your troubles just drop to the floor. Feel all the muscles in your body relaxing. Let the body go limp, relaxing more and more with each breath that you take. Every time you exhale, exhale all of your problems. Breathe in solutions. Exhale all of your worries, all of your cares, and all of your concerns. Breathe in peace, love, joy, tranquility, abundance, comfort, security. And just let go all the negative stuff. We're going to do a couple of baby breaths. If you notice a newborn baby breathing, when they breathe in, their abdomen distends. When they breathe out, their abdomen or their diaphragm goes in. This is the natural way to breathe. However, we as adults tend to do that short, shallow breathing, which keeps us tense. So breathe in, all the while distending or pushing out your abdomen. When you breathe out, bring the stomach in, pushing out all the air. Breathe in, distend the stomach. Breathe out, exhale, pull the stomach in. If necessary, you can pause this video and restart it. And you can get some candles and get some incense such as lavender to help you to relax. Turn your neck or turn your chin all the way over to the left shoulder as far as you can. Be gentle with yourself. But we want to stretch out some of the tension in those muscles. Hold it for as long as you're comfortable and then do the right side. Put your chin over the right shoulder. Hold it as long as you're comfortable and do this several times. Next, we want to look up as far as we can. Then we want to bring our chin down to our chest. Again. Look up and then bring your chin to your chest. If you really want to stretch out the muscles in your neck, put your hands behind your head and kind of pull your chin into your chest. Remember to be gentle with yourself. Do this for several times. We're going to get started. First, we're going to do some housekeeping. These videos are not a substitute for seeing an actual professional therapist or counselor. They are just simply some tips to help you manage your emotions and your mood to get through the holiday season. If you're experiencing a mental health crisis, or have any suicidal thoughts, ideations, or plans, please call 911 or go to the nearest emergency room. What is solution-focused therapy? Solution-focused therapy is taking responsibility for your emotions and your mood and your life. It's focusing what is right in your life and what you want versus focusing on what is wrong and what you don't want. Focusing on what's wrong and what you don't want feeds depression and anxiety. I want you to change your thought processes. And I would like for you to view your problem as solved. Don't worry about how you're going to solve it. A miracle happened. You have a genie. Your problem no longer exists. What would your life look like without your problem? Again, don't try to figure out how you're going to solve your problem. Your problem is already solved. What would your life look like without your problem? Visualize it. What would you be doing? Who would you be with? Who would be present? Who would not be present? How would you feel without having your problem? You may want to take the time to write these down, because we retain only 10% of what we hear, 45% of what we write down, and 90% of what we do. What you come up with will tell you exactly what you need to be doing to get through this holiday season. The holiday season has started. The displays are already going. The Christmas music is playing, and the hustle and the bustle has already started. This is thought of as a joyous, happy time of the year. However, for a whole lot of folks, this is a time of sadness and increased depression and anxiety. Take this time to think about what is it about this time of the year that really makes it difficult for you. Write it down. Remember, we usually get more of what we focus on. And you can't get a positive mood by focusing on the negative. You cannot plant weeds and expect roses to pop up. Change your focus. Let's look at some reasons why this is not a good time of the year for a lot of folks. This time of year can mean a lot of family drama. There are those who are out here with no family. Some of us are disconnected from family for whatever reason. Then there are those of us who have lost someone this past year. For some, there is just simply too much to do, and this time of the year is just too stressful. Quite a few of us live out of town, away from our family and friends. Some of us just don't have the money to participate in the activities associated with this season. This may be the first holiday after a breakup or divorce or other type of separation. And then those who are in the hospital or in nursing homes, they too can feel depressed and sad, even more so this time of the year. We're going to take a look at some ways we can deal with each one of these situations. Family drama. We all have those relatives who are toxic, over the top, extra, dominating. They may have to be the center of attraction. They may feel the need to belittle others at these family gatherings. But really, this says more about them than it does about you. It says that they are really insecure about themselves. Several things we can do, or one thing that we can do, is simply go silent on them or ignore them. This will force them to regroup because they're probably used to pushing your buttons and get no response. No longer give them the response. Realize that some people are porcupines, and if you deal with porcupines, you're going to get stuck. Understand that you cannot change people. Stop the dance with them. It usually goes, they do something or say something, then you say something. And the dance just goes on and on. Stop dancing. You may choose just to let some situations go. Remember, everyone does not have to get along. That's just the reality. That's just some kumbaya stuff. Because the reality is everyone does not get along, and it's okay. We can be civil or choose not to deal with each other. Sometimes we just simply have to confront people, keeping in mind that either you're building a fire or you're putting out a fire. And the goal should be to put out a fire. If your family is just so over the top that none of these will work, try not going at all to family events. Go to dinner. Participate in a friend's family. Keep the mindset that no one is going to ruin your day. For those with no family, this is very difficult. It is amazing that in the world of over 7 billion people, that there are people alone. But this does exist. Try not to isolate yourself. If someone invites you out, accept the invitation. Just go. You don't have to stay the entire time. Just go. Take on something bigger than you. Try serving a holiday meal at a center. Try volunteering somewhere to those who are less fortunate. Everyone needs to feel like they belong and have something belong to them. This is one of the psychologists, Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs. For those disconnected with family and you want to participate with your family, try just sharing this with your family, that you just want to sit down and break bread and have a meal with them. Don't go in making any promises that you know you're not going to keep or you're unlikely to keep. If you've lied to them before, do not lie anymore. If you're going to get yourself together, then get yourself together and they will see this. Don't be surprised if family members respond to you based on your behavior. It is the natural way to respond, and this is okay. If this time of the year represents the reminder that a loved one is no longer with us, understand that loss is difficult, and grieve and heal in your own way, on your own time, regardless as to what others may say. If you're ready, find a way to honor the person that has transitioned. Maybe think of a favorite thing that they used to do and find a way to carry on that memory. For example, you can establish a scholarship in the person's name. Scholarship does not have to be a whole lot. It could be $100 or $50. A college student will be glad to receive that money. It could be set up for emergency money. Consider how your loved one would want you to feel. They would not want you to feel sad or depressed. If you're still struggling, join a support group that specializes in grief and loss. There's nothing more cathartic than being around people who are experiencing the exact same thing that you're going through. Too much to do this holiday season? Ask for help. Delegate. Assign duties to others. Assign appropriate duties. Don't assign cooking the potato salad to your daughter who cannot make potato salad. Give her something else to do. But delegate and ask for help. For those of you who are out of town, accept that invitation. You don't have to stay the entire time. The worst thing you can do is isolate. Remember, we have the technology now to connect us even when we're far away. You can Skype or video chat family members during this time of the year. Lack of finances. If you don't have it, you don't have it. But there are community centers that give away food and toys. Check on these services early. If you just have a little bit of money, then plan what you can. Find other ways to make the day special. For those of us who are experiencing the first holiday after a breakup, understand that this is a loss and we grieve losses. Feel no need to talk about the breakup. Again, focus on having a wonderful day. For those who are in nursing homes or the hospital during this season, you're not the only one in a hospital feeling lonely. Pair up or buddy up with someone else. Make your own special moments. These are just a few things that you can do. Reality acceptance is a term from dialectical behavioral therapy. We have 4 choices when we're faced with dilemmas. We can accept it, we can change it, we can change how we feel about it, or we can stay miserable. The choice is yours. You can prepare for the day. Exercise. Exercise works on the same neurotransmitters that the antidepressants and anti-anxiety meds work on. And you will get it instantly. Try doing something special at the top of the day, where you're so elated that it just lasts throughout the rest of the day. Try taking on something that is bigger than you. Look up at the sky and see how small you are and how small your problems really are in the big grand scheme of things. You can prepare now on how to handle family events that repeat at family gatherings. You can claim your power if you so choose. Put things in perspective. This time of the year is very commercialized. Research Thanksgiving Day and Jesus' birthday and see if you still feel the same way about the holiday season. Ask yourself, how can you make this a better time? Make a decision and be committed to having a happy day and a happy season. Be grateful for what you do have. Write this down. Remember, it is just one day out of 364 other days. Thank you. Please look forward to other videos on how to live a healthy, happy, and prosperous life using solution-focused therapy. You can't get out of life alive, so you may as well have a good time. Have no regrets. Thank you. I'm D. Rachel James, Solution-Focused Therapist.